Did you know that Canada's latest housing policy could slash your monthly mortgage payments? Let's get into it. As of today, Canada has announced that they are rolling out 30-year amortization when it comes to mortgages. What's an amortization table? Essentially, it's a graph that dictates the term before your entire mortgage is paid off, and extending it from 25 to 30 years makes it easier for people to afford purchasing a home. Now, this program is targeted at first-time home buyers and specifically targeted at the new home construction industry. Why would that be? Well, mainly because with the increase in interest rates, home affordability is at its absolute worst. Even though prices have come down hundreds of thousands of dollars, people that want to buy homes simply can't. It's absolutely crushed the rental market, and probably 65% of buyers are not actively purchasing because it just doesn't make sense for them. On top of that, the resale market, while it's still very active, doesn't compare to new home construction. And in my opinion, supply is still a key issue in the housing crisis. And guess what happens if builders start taking their projects offline because people aren't buying as much? They are slower to roll out future projects, and that's what the government is very concerned about. Obviously, they held rates again in April of this year, and we're talking 2024, and they're forecasting what do the 6, 8, and 12-month term look like. And if builders don't start building today, we are going to be in an even worse housing crisis come 2025 and 2026. So personally, I think it's very savvy that they rolled this out now, saying, hey, as of August 1st, let's start hitting the 30-year amortization table. Let's get people into new homes. And what is this going to do for the new home construction industry? And what does this mean for you as a buyer or seller? Well, if you're a purchaser and you've been watching our recent monthly market update videos, you know that there are great deals to be had on new home construction. I can tell you that a new home construction site that we have actually has an off-market $15,000 incentive package for qualified buyers. We only have 5 units left in that site, and we are doing a one-day only flash sale for that incentive. That builder actually could easily hold back those 5 units, but he wants to get them sold, get them in the hands of good people because he wants to get started on his new project. With this new announcement, when we do our blast next week and we talk about this new program, we have thousands of people in our database, and I bet you a lot of first-time home buyers that don't read the news, that don't know this is happening, are going to jump on this opportunity and start looking at lining up August closings. So if you're a first-time home buyer, definitely something to pay attention to. Before the public really hears about this, you want to be a first mover in this area. Now, be conservative with your purchasing. Don't get caught up in the emotions of real estate. Don't listen to every real estate agent on TikTok or Instagram telling you, buy now, real estate always goes up. Make sure that you're making purchases that you can actually afford. Look at emerging markets, look at 10, 20-year trends as to where the puck is actually going if you really want to succeed. If you ever want a consultation on where we think those areas are, would love to help you. We also do neighborhood tour videos on this channel. We interview people all across North America. So we have our finger on the pulse of what's happening in real estate pretty much globally. And if you need an agent in any of those markets and you want one of our prime partners, just connect with me below. So what does this mean if you're a seller? Well, if you're a seller in the residential market, some attention may be leaving the resale market going towards new construction. Because what we noticed was during the peaks and valleys of the market in the last couple of years, the puck always kept bouncing back and forth. Resale was super hot, and then people said, you know what, I don't want to fight in the bidding wars. They went to new construction went crazy. Not as many people were in resale. They went back to resale. These are trends that we notice on a week-to-week basis. So I would say if you're a seller in this market selling a resale home, you definitely may want to think about planning your pricing marketing strategy around what happens over the next couple months. Work with somebody who really understands what's happening, boots on the ground, and can give you that advice from a day-to-day perspective. If you're relying on market updates that are coming from the news or stats coming from a board level, those are latent indicators. That means they're typically 30, 60, 90-day old stats that you're looking at. What you need is what's actually happening today if you're actually going to be selling your property. Also, there is an enhanced RRSP withdrawal limit gone up from $35,000 to $60,000. That is significant because it means from a down payment perspective, it's going to unlock a lot of buying power. And also, once you take out those RRSPs, it is actually changing from 2 to 5 years in length of time you have to repay that back into your RRSP account. I do think this is going to make a significant impact to the housing market. I think that I'll be updating this on a regular basis. If you want to hear my thoughts and my updates, make sure you hit subscribe and connect with us. If you need any specific information, connect with us and the team. We'd love to sit down and set up a strategy call with you. If you're looking to relocate anywhere on the planet, definitely connect with us, definitely in Southwestern Ontario. And keep in mind, something I never mentioned that I probably should, is we are one of the only brokerages on the planet that does residential, commercial, investment, and agriculture. So if you're looking for any type of real estate, you only got to think one thing, think prime.